Hello, my dear students. Since we have promised you that we'll be bringing up the series of PYQ of 2026 onwards on 1st of July, so here is your series of the PYQ from 2026. We'll be starting from paper 1 of statistics and we'll be taking 20 question each or 10 question each according to the question's length and everything. So today we'll be starting with statistics paper 1 and we'll be starting with computer because 20 questions are compulsorily asked every year for computer paper and in statistics paper 1. So this is how we are going to solve it, and we have prepared a very good PDF or very good material so that you can also check where you were wrong, and each and every explanation of that has been given. So let us begin. The one more thing that we have taken series A of your question paper. We have written questions on the above hand on each page, but if you are going to check according to your series, then series A we have taken number wise from 61 to 80, and other people who have series B, C, and D, they can check their answers, but the questions would be shuffled randomly, so you can check it like that. So moving towards question number 1 or 61, which of the following is the central part of Unix operating system that manages and controls the communication between various hardware and software components of a computer system? So very important, whenever a central part of anything regarding the computer is asked, then it is always kernel. Kernel is the central part. Even in statistics, we use kernel in our artificial intelligence or Bayesian statistics, Bayesian inference. There also we take into consideration kernel because it is the central part of that system or that inference. So whenever the central part has been asked, the answer should be kernel, which is option B here, kernel. Now we have given every detailed answer in here so that you can read and answer your question, and we have given quick concept shortcut and remember so that you won't be able to forget why the answer kernel has been taken and all the history behind it. A detailed understanding of kernel's role is resource allocation and task scheduling is crucial for computer system questions in ISS. It is operating system's most essential innermost part. This is very important. Kernel is the operating system's most essential and innermost part for a computer, and it is the most essential and innermost part for anything that we are doing. Kernel basically means the integral part. The meaning of the word kernel is only integral part and important part. So from that also you could have marked the right answer. Now moving towards the next question, which is our question number 62. Which of the following is IEEE wireless standards has the maximum data rate? So maximum data rate Mbps has been given to you as option number B, 802.11 AD. From the specification, we can see that 802.11b has maximum rate as 11 Mbps. I'm writing Mbps like this. And for your 802.11a, it is 54 Mbps. For 802.11g, it is 54 Mbps, and for 802.11 AD, it is 7000 Mbps. So the maximum is 802.11 AD only. And if you know the Mbps theory or the table of Mbps, then this would have been the easy one, because 802.11 AD targets short range high bandwidth connection. This is very important because 802.11 AD short range and high bandwidth, and here they have asked maximum data which is high bandwidth, so highest is 802.11 AD. And one more thing, that how can we see whether if we don't know the background of these kind of questions, then how can we solve this in the examination? The more number of alphabets after dots, it shows that the maximum data rate has been taken Mbps. If suppose it is 802.11a, then number of alphabet is 1, and 802.11ab, number of alphabets is 2. The greater the number of alphabets, the greater is the data rate in Mbps. So here the number of alphabet is greater than the others. Here it is 1, 1, 1, and here it is 2. So by that logic also you could have solved it, which is our option number B, 802.1180. Now moving towards question number 63, in which two statements have been given to us. One, the equivalent octal number of decimal 45796 is 131344, and the equivalent hexadecimal number of octal 365 is 0f5. Which of the statement is correct? Now, first of all, this was the question of solving. So, first of all, we have to write this 45796 octal number to decimal. So, to convert it into decimal, 45796. This is octal number, and we have to convert it into decimal. So, in converting into decimal, we have to multiply it by 8 raised to the powers. We have to convert 45796 octal number of decimal equivalent is this. So first of all, this is the decimal number that has been given to us. This is 10. And we have to find the octal number. So from converting from 10 to octal, which is 8, we have to divide it by 8. So first of all, dividing by 45796 by 8, and after dividing, the remainder that we will get will be 1. Then again dividing the question, suppose the question was x, then again dividing x with 8, then remainder would be, first is 4, then is 4, then rest of that has been given. So the first statement is correct. Let us do it. 45796 divided by 8. 8 6 are 40, 8 5s are 40, 57, 8 7s are 56, 19, 8 2s are 16, 36, 8 3s are 24, 8 4s are 32. The remainder is 4. So this will be your last digit. Last digit, if we see, we are matching with this 4 and taking the quotient again. Now the quotient will be 5724. If we take the quotient again, 5724 divided by 8, then it will be 8 sevens are 56, 12, 8 ones are 8, 4, 4, 8 fives are 40. Second remainder is also matching with this, which is 4. And similarly, every remainder would match, and we'll write it in reverse order. Suppose the first remainder was 4, it would be written at the end. Second remainder would be is 4, it would be written at the second last point term. So this first statement was correct by following this term. Now the equivalent hexadecimal number of octal 365 is 054. First of all, we will be converting this hexadecimal number into our octal to hexadecimal number. First of all, we will be converting it to the normal number, which is the decimal number. So 365, which is which is octal to decimal. So it will be 3 into 8 raised to the power 2 plus 6 into 8 raised to the power 1 plus 5 into 8 raised to the power 0. We will be getting 245 as our answer. Okay. Now we have to convert this decimal number into hexadecimal, which is 16. So we have to divide it by 16. So when we are dividing 245 by 16, we will be following the same rule. It will be giving 15 as a remainder, and again dividing it by that, it will be giving 5 as a remainder, and again dividing it by that, we won't be left anything. So it will be 0, 15, and 5. So 0, 15 is considered as F in hexadecimal and 5. So here it is coming 0, 5, 0 F5 only, and here it was this. So both statements are correct. Hence option number C, statement 1 and 2 both are correct, is your correct option. Okay. Now moving towards which one of the following is not a process state. Now process state is, the process state includes first of all new, then ready, running, running means executing, waiting or blocked, and terminated. There are 5 process stages: new, ready, running, waiting or blocked, and terminated. So these are the 5 stages, and the one which is not present here is very simply deadlock, which is our option number C. Deadlock is not a part of our process state. And you can also see we have given the description. What does the state, what does the state describe, and what is their role in the process? You can see this in the PDF that will be provided to you. Now moving towards question number 65, paging with swapping is also known as. Now paging and swapping are also known as. First of all, from the questions itself, if you don't even know the answer, the only thing that matches with paging here is demand paging. So option number A is the correct answer, which is demand paging. Now what is paging and what is swapping or demand? Paging, demand paging is a virtual memory management technique where pages of a process are loaded in a physical memory only when they are actually needed or demanded. So, whenever we use demand paging, means that we are loading pages from physical memory to from demand paging is the virtual memory. So, demand paging, paging normally means that virtual memory having pages are loaded into physical memory. This is simply known as paging. Okay, but when this thing has been done under any demand, then this process is known as demand paging. It is as simple as this. So it is option number A, which is demand paging, as your correct answer. Now moving towards question number 66, which component in an operating system is responsible for direct memory access? This was an easy question because option number B is DMA controller, direct memory access controller, is responsible in operating system for direct memory access. Very easy question. Even when we see the question, they match from the questions only. So it is easier one. Now question number 67, consider the following statement about Python. First is, it can be used to create web applications, which is true. Python is meant to be creating web applications only. Second is, it is an interpreted language. Yes, Python is an interpreted language, which means codes of Python are executed line by line. That means it is an interpreted language. Third is, it is a platform independent language. Yet, yes, platform independent language means that we can run it on Windows, we can run it on Linux, we can run it on any other operating system. Mac OS, we can take it. So Python can be downloaded in any of the computers. So yes, it is platform independent language. Hence, option number D, which is 1, 2, and 3, all are correct options, is your correct answer. Now moving towards question number 68, which one of the following is an international standard for information security management? This was a bit different from the ones that has been asked. So your answer is ISO IEC 27001 is your international standard for information security management. The other standard ISO 9001 was quality management system. ISO 14001 was environmental management system, and ISO 45001 is occupational health and safety management system. Okay, so for information security management, it is ISO IEC 2701. The whole table has been provided to you. Those who have done the course of ours, there it is clearly mentioned. Now, question number 69, which one of the following protocols is responsible for determining the media access control address corresponding to an IP address? So, the answer is option number C, ARP, which is Address Resolution Protocol, resolves an IP address to its corresponding MAC address on a local network. This also we took into consideration in our courses, where when we have to convert IP address to MAC address, then we use ARP, and when we have to convert MAC into IP, then we use RARP. Okay, this was your final answer. Moving towards question number 70, Unix operating system is written in which language? This question has been asked previously also, and it is your PYQ only, which we did in our courses many number of times. So it is option number C, assembly language is the written Unix operating system is written in assembly language uh, at Bell Lab in 1973 by Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson. Okay. Now, in 1973, it was rewritten by Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson into C programming language, but originally it was written in assembly language. Question number 71, what is the medium used in optical storage system for reading and recording data? Optical storage system always uses laser light systems for recording data. Infrared, ultraviolet and LED lights are not used. So for whenever there is optical storage systems question has been asked, we only have to answer according to the laser light system. Now question number 72, a flat bed plotter moves its pen in XY direction. Now a flat bed plotter, we have understood many types of plotter in our courses. The flat bed plotter means that it only moves in X direction or Y direction, like this. The pen can only move vertically or horizontally. Otherwise, it cannot move anyhow. If the pen speed is increased too much, what will be the effect on drawing quality? This is very simple question. This is very basic question of your computer. This is not even computer's question. This is a question of your sense. So it is when we increase some. Suppose someone is drawing a line like this, and when we increase time, how lines, what kind of lines am I drawing? Lines may be distorted. You can simply see it that the lines which should have been like this are distorted by increasing the speed of mine only. If you do it in plotter, then it will be highly distorted. So option number D, lines may be highly distorted, is your answer. Question number 73. In an absolute loading scheme, which function is normally performed by the assembler instead of the loader? Assembler performs the functions of allocation, which is option number B. They have been written here like that, but option number B, allocation, is your answer. Allocation is done by the assembler and not the loader. We have from the very beginning been considering about the functions of assembler, loader, linker, and everything. So in our batches or in our courses, we provide a uh, very detailed explanation as well as notes regarding these. So it was easier one according to that note. Question number 74. A virus that modifies its code each time it spreads to evade detection by antivirus software is known as polymorphic virus. Types of virus have been considered here. So the virus that uh, uh, modifies its code each time it spreads to evade detection by antivirus software is known as polymorphic antivirus. This was also an easier one. Now, before moving towards the next question, many of you have been asking us about the UGC net statistics series, and you are asking us to start that. I want to clear about that. I want to be clear about that. That we are only ISS regulated or ISS concerned in institution, and uh, we are our main focus or our only focus is ISS only. We haven't even started for any other courses yet, but your many of you are messaging us or regarding the starting of course of UGC net. Our team is considering that, and I will let you know what have we decided in the coming future. Right now we are not planning anything of that kind. So yeah, that's it. And one more thing, I saw one or two students of mine have given the UGC net paper, and they told me about how difficult it was and how much preparation does it need. So we'll be considering that. You don't have to worry. Now moving towards our next question, which is question number 75. Which of one of the following techniques is being used by a peripheral device to transfer data continuously without constant intervention of CPU? So it is direct memory access. When it is directly accessed towards the memory, then there would be no intervention of the CPU. So it is direct memory access. Now, there is a statement, and we have to determine which type of miscommunication or misterm has been done to this one. Rohit receives a fake email claiming his credit card will be cancelled. Clicks a link, logs into a fake banking site, and rupees 10,000 is stolen. What has Rohit fallen victim to? Now, phishing scam. Phishing scam is very common today in today's era, because many of the people call you and say that we are calling from your bank and your bank would be closed or your bank account would be closed, anything like that, and send you and they send you your and they send you some links, and you click on that and whole account is emptied by them. This is known as phishing scam. This is very important, and those who know this are very would have corrected this question. Question number 77 is, a page fault in an operating system refers to. What is a page fault? A page fault refers to an access to the page not currently in the memory. Suppose I have taken 4 pages, page 1, 2, 4, and 5. And we have to find page 3, but page 3 is not available in all these 4. So here this is known as a page fault, when the page is not currently available in the memory and we are finding that this is known as the page fault. So option number C is your correct answer. Refers to access to page that is not currently available in the memory. Moving towards question number 78, a laser printer has resolution 1200 dpi, means dots per inch. If a page measures 8 into 10 inches, how many total dots can theoretically be printed on one page? Now, many of you would have confused by just multiplying 8 into 10 into 1200, but that wasn't the correct approach. The correct approach was the 1200 dots per inch into 8 inches into 10 inches. So that gave you for all the total one. Now for this you would have got your correct answer, which is for the number of dots horizontally, means the number of dots horizontally which is in x direction. It would be 1200 dots per minute into horizontal, which is 8. For the number of dots vertically will be 1200 into 10. Okay, and the final would be the multiplication of the answers of these two, which is 1200 into 8 into 10 into 1200. That would have given you 115.2 million dots. People would have multiplied 1200 only once, and this would have gone wrong, because 1200 should have been multiplied both vertically and horizontally. Then only you would have got the correct answer. So here we have given the complete explanation to you in pictorial form as well, so you can see it, and it is very easy. Even in the numerical form we have given, and we have also given the tricks and key points regarding the question, so that if it may come in the next examination you would be ready. Now question number 79, a malware that is capable of transferring from one computer to another without any user interaction is a worm. Malware is something that destroys our computer. It could be virus or it could be worm. But virus needs any user interaction for its transfer, but worm doesn't need any user interaction, and hence your option number B, which is worm, is your correct answer. And worm, trojan, boot sector virus, spyware virus, these are all kinds of malware that could be present in your computer softwares. You can read about them here. Now the last question is question number 80. Which one of the following is used for storing the results produced by arithmetic and logical unit? The only one which is used to produce result for arithmetic and logical unit is accumulator. This also we had done in our coursework, and the rest other options are wrong, because PC, which is program counter, stores address of the next instruction to fetch. Memory address register, just now we did, holds the address for memory to read or write. And instruction register holds the instruction currently being decoded or executed. So these the functions of these three are given like this, and hence our accumulator is the correct option for this question. And this complete us here we complete all the 20 questions of computer series from 61 to 80, and this is your series A. You can see it in your series. The questions would be shuffled only, but the same questions are there in every series, so that is how you can solve it in your examination. And for more queries you can ask us in the comment section or on our WhatsApp channel. This PDF would be uploaded on our Telegram channel. Those who are on it can download it from there and see, check your answer and make it use for your next year's preparation. And those who aren't, then you can join our Telegram channel, link is in description. Plus, as you already know that we have already started, we'll be starting our batch Lakshya 2027 for ISS examination 2027. soon on 15th of July. Many of you have enrolled, and there is very limited seats left. So hurry up today and join our batch. If you're very serious about your studies, and if you are very much into becoming an ISS officer, then this is the platform you should enroll today. All the best. Thank you.
Welcome to StatUp Academy, India's exclusive coaching for ISS, where statistics meets excellence. StatUp Academy,